As you can see, there can be majority and minority parties in Congress. No one's listening to me. Carlos, pay attention. You know what? Can someone tell me about the Centoria Brown case?
Who?
Well, where do you get your political influence from?
My friends. My family? Family? Have you guys heard about Daily Mail?
Biases from these sources can frame one's political opinion, so make sure you are conscientious of your political decisions and where they come from. So I encourage all of you guys to research with reliable resources. I think I'm going a little bit off topic. You know what I think this calls for? Another field trip. Let's start our lesson on American democracy. First stop, Rome. Wait, we're here!
Oh my gosh.
What?
I forgot my inhaler.
Hey, Romans!
Miss Frizzle, you're back. We just came up with a great governmental idea.
Let me hear it.
So what if the government controls everything from free market to property so that decisions are fast and efficient? Right, Hobbs?
Right, we need an absolute elite ruler because if left to the many, men's natural state will destroy society.
I don't agree. We should consider the decision of the masses rather than a few.
We call this democracy. It gives the people like me, Ralph, Carlos, and Miss Frizzle with backgrounds all a voice and...
Explain for us, Locke.
Yes, God has made men inherently equal to each other and likewise the value of their words. The government should serve to uphold these ideas and protect one's life, liberty, and property.
This kind of sounds like the Constitution.
Precisely. These civil liberties are America's core democratic values, proudly reiterated in our Constitution, that make our country great.
Democracy? I kind of like that.
I think our work is done here.
Did we just change history? None of this makes sense.
Can't expect any more from the Frizz.
I really don't like these field trips.
Don't say that. Miss Frizz the GOAT!
He has the right to say what he wants, Ralph.
What?
Yeah, freedom of speech.
When was that a thing?
It's the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights.
Along with the freedom of press, assembly, and religion.
I didn't know this happened.
Well, let's take another field trip, shall we?
Please let this one be a normal field trip.
With the Frizz?
No way! We're here. We're in 1776.
We're in 1776? You mean I'm dead?
No, you're not dead. At the Constitutional Convention, here are where the delegates signed the Declaration of Independence.
Along with the freedom of press, assembly, and religion, the Bill of Rights protects our civil liberties.
But I remember in 5th grade we learned something about the 4 branches of government.
There's only 3, dingus.
Yes, Arnold, very good.
Thank you, Miss Frizzle. It's the Congress, Supreme Court, and the judicial branch.
Not quite, amigo.
Miss Frizzle, tell me more about the branches of government.
In the executive branch, laws are either passed or vetoed, they're carried out, and they're enforced, and the head of the executive branch is the president.
The legislative branch is where laws are made, where Congress is, and where it is divided into Senate and House of Representatives, which have 535 members altogether.
The judicial branch is where the Supreme Court is, and the president appoints its members, and they are approved by the Senate.
I'm on the top tier of intellect.
Why should I become a citizen? And how can I?
Well, are you married or do you have a job?
No.
Well, amigo.
In order to gain citizenship, you have to at least live in the United States for 5 years, be at least an age of 18 years old, and you also have to be able to speak and write and read in English.
Arnold, did you say that you were married to a citizen for at least 3 years? Well, you still can't become a citizen.
Okay, well, I don't speak English.
Well, then you can learn.
Wow, I've completely forgotten my mother tongue. You know what they say, we're in America, speak English.
You are required to attend an interview, and after 15 to 18 months, if you pass that interview, you will be granted your citizenship.
But be careful not to commit treason, because your green card can be taken away just like that. Yeah, my uncle slipped out that way. Anyways, being an American citizen is great. We have these rights like religion, speech,
Press, assembly, and protest.
and we're protected from harsh punishment so people don't get all up in our business.
Yes, class, it is great to be an American citizen. We made it back safely!
Oh, thank God, we're back in 2008.
What? Obama's the president!
Yes! Now, class, let's take a trip to the White House to see Obama in action.